snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys, so I am here today to do my July TBR. It's gonna be ambitious. I don't think I'll get through everything, but I'm gonna show you guys what I have planned and hopefully I can get to at least most of it. So let me know in the comments below which ones you most want me to read, and let's get started. There are a few that I'm already started with, and so I'm going to go through those ones first. The first one that I've already started is Knight of Knives, which is by Ian Esselmont. I didn't have time to get to this very much in the month of June, even though I really wanted to because it's my buddy reads read, and I was really enjoying what I've read so far. I'm about halfway through now, so hopefully I can finish this one up quickly in the early part of this month, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where this one goes. I am also about halfway through The Written by Ben Galley. I don't know why I keep on missing this one out, but I really enjoy it every time I do get to read it. It's got a lot of cool elements within it, so I definitely want to finish this one up this month. I've only got half the book left and I'm really enjoying it, so hopefully that will happen. I am a fair way into Little Big by John Crowley, and I'm reading this one with Mercedes and Joe from Final Blow Joe, so I'm really excited about this one. It's really weird, it's very fairy tale-esque, it's got some creepy elements to it. On the whole, it's weird is the thing that I will mostly say about this book. So far it's weird, but it does have some cool ideas, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next and where our characters go next and what the story is leading up to, because I feel like there could be some really great things going on, but I'm not far enough in to know exactly what yet, so let's see. And I'm about a quarter of the way through Mage's Blood by David Hare. This one is the first one in the Moontide Quartet. I'm reading this one with James from Reading Musically, and I'm really enjoying it so far. But we've both been taking this one a bit slow because we've had other stuff to do, so hopefully I can get further through this one as well in the month of July, because the ideas are really interesting and the different cultures are quite interesting and unique in fantasy. They're not really normal medieval cultures, so I'm enjoying that a lot, and hopefully I'll get further through this. I also have Those Above, which is by Daniel Polanski. This one is an ARC copy, which is why it looks all crappy. I'm not really sure if I'm enjoying this one or not so far. I'm reading it with Michael from Bitten by a Radioactive Book, and it's weird so far. It kind of has this urban fantasy feel to it. I'm not that far into it, but it seems quite military heavy at the moment, so I'm hoping that will get toned down, who knows. Next I have Ship of Destiny, which is the third and final one in the Live Ship Traders by Robin Hobb. I'm loving this series so much. It is amazing. The second book was probably my favourite fantasy book from a long time. Like, it's one of the best I've ever read, and definitely one of the best ones I've read all year. So I'm so looking forward to seeing how everything finishes up, and I can't wait to get further through this one. This one is definitely a priority of mine, so it will certainly be finished this month, and I am loving it. So yeah, can't wait to get further through this one. And then I also have The Martian by Andy Weir. For some reason this one just fell by the wayside, even though I really wanted to get to it. I am about 10% of the way through, so I'm into the story and it's good. I really like the sarkiness of the main character. I really like the predicaments he's in and the way he's figuring out what to do. So I think it will be a really fun read when I can actually dedicate some time to it, and hopefully that time will be this month, so I can't wait to get further through that one as well. Now on to the ones that I have scheduled and planned but I've not actually started. First off, we have The Bone Hunters by Stephen Erickson. This is book number 6 in the Malazan Book of the Fallen series. It's a huge one. It's like 1,200 pages, so it's a massive book. But I'm excited about it and I feel like it will be good because I'm loving the series so far, and I'm definitely thinking it gets better and better as it goes, so hopefully that will continue to be the case in this one. This one is one I'm reading with my Goodreads group, which I will link down below. The other book that we are also reading this month in July will be Red Seas Under Red Skies by Scott Lynch, which is the second one in his Gentleman's Bastard series. If you guys haven't read it and you really want someone to read it with, then definitely come and join the group because we are reading it in July. So I'll put a link to that as always down below for you guys to check out if you want to. Next I have The Shadow Throne by Django Wexler. This one is the second one in his Thousand Names series. I'm not sure exactly what they're called, maybe the Shadow Campaigns? Maybe? For some reason that's coming to mind. But I'm really excited about this because I enjoyed The Thousand Names a lot and I really enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens next. I feel like it will be quite a different setup for the second book, so I'm looking forward to seeing how our characters react and what's going on. And I also have planned The Price of Valor, which is the third one in the series. That one actually comes out in July. If I can get the Shadow Throne done, then I will go straight on to The Price of Valor because I have pre-ordered that one and they're both on my Kindle, so hopefully I can get to them as well this month. They should be fairly fast-paced because I already know the characters, so hopefully that will be quick and fun to get through. I'm also continuing on with my Project Dresden reads, which is the name we're giving to our Dresden Files read-along that we're doing. We are up to the fourth book, which is Summer Night, and I'm super excited to give that one a go. We're starting that one on the 1st. On the 15th we will be starting Death Masks, which is book number 5 in the Dresden, so I'm very excited to get to both of them because I hear this is where the series starts to pick up and get really awesome, so I can't wait for both of those ones, and they're very fast paced, so I should be able to get through both of them no problem. Next I have another gigantic one. I don't know how I've managed to fit all these gigantic ones into 1 month, but this one is a honker. This one is Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. As you guys will probably know, this has recently been made into a BBC series, which I think just finished, and so if I love the book then I will definitely be watching the TV series. I didn't want to watch it beforehand because I wanted to read the book, and obviously we planned it for this month, so I couldn't watch it. But I have good feelings about this. I've heard it's kind of slower than a lot of other reads, and I've heard it's more historical focused, which is fine by me. If I don't get it finished this month, then it's not a problem, because I don't mind, but I would like to at least make a dent in it this month. So wish me luck with this one and the Bone Hunters on the Go, because they're both over 1,000 pages, so some pretty big reads planned for July. And also in July we have quite a few new releases. I've already mentioned The Price of Valor, but we also have Armada coming out, which I am so excited about. I will definitely be reading that one. I already have it pre-ordered, so that one is definitely going to be amazing. I can't wait. It's the second one written by Ernest Cline, who wrote Ready Player One. If you guys have not read Ready Player One, go and read it. It's amazing. It's so good. And I expect great things from Armada, so fingers crossed it will live up to all of the hype and excitement, and I can't wait to see what happens in that one. Also, we have the third and final one in the Raven Shadow series, I believe it's called, and that one is by Anthony Ryan. This one is Queen of Fire, and I again have this pre-ordered, so super excited about reading this one. I cannot wait to get my hands on it and try it out because I really loved Bloodsong. I didn't so much like Tower Lord, so I wonder what the ending is going to be like, and I hope that I really enjoy it, and yeah, I can't wait to see how it all turns out. Then I have book number 5 in the Codex Illyria. This is by Jim Butcher and it's called Princeps Fury. I'm planning to be reading these with Sarah from Books and Junk, although she is still reading the 4th one, I believe, so this may or may not happen, but I would like to get to it if I can. This one's a lot shorter than the other ones in the series, and it's a really fast-paced series for me. I never find it really dull or dragging, so hopefully I'll be able to fit this one in, or again, at least start it. Next I have Seraphina, which I believe I'm going to be reading with Sam from Novels and Nonsense, and this is not a long one, it's a YA series, and hopefully I will really enjoy this. I've heard a lot of good things about this series. I believe the second one either just came out or is coming out this year. I think that's called Scale something. Anyway, I have heard a lot of good things about this series, and it has a dragon eye on the front, which is always good. So I'm hoping I'm going to really enjoy it. I've got a beautiful edition of it. This hardback is just stunningly beautiful, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be really fun, and I can't wait to give it a try. And then I have a Neil Gaiman book that I'd really like to get to, which I again think is fairly long, and this one is American Gods. I have this one on my Kindle, and we're doing a buddy read for this one. I think a few of us are taking part in it, maybe Connor from Connor O'Brien and a few others, I believe. So I'm super excited to get to another one of Neil Gaiman's books because I've not really read a lot of his adult stuff, and I really enjoyed all of his stuff so far that I have read, so I'm hoping that I will love American Gods and enjoy it a lot, and I can't wait to get into it and dive in. Another new release which is coming out around the middle of the month is Ruin. This one is the third and final one in the John Gwynne series, The Faithful and the Fallen. I just read Valor this month and I loved it so much, it was amazing. So I'm very excited to get to Ruin when that one comes out and finish up the series, because I know that John Gwynne has also been offered a new book deal on his new series and stuff, and it sounds amazing, so yeah, he's obviously a great writer, and I loved the second book, and I loved the first one as well, but the second book was awesome, so I'm hoping that the third one will be just as awesome, and I can't wait to give that one a go. Again, I pre-ordered it. Then I have The Fair Fight, which is by Anna Freeman. This is a book that I saw on Mercedes' channel, and I picked it up instantly because it sounded really cool. It's about women, boxing, and just kind of Victorian, I believe, time period, something like that. It just sounds kind of fun and feisty, and it sounds very beautifully written, so I'm looking forward to doing this one. I'm doing this as a buddy read with a group of other people from who I normally buddy read with. I've joined another buddy reading group, so I'm in a bit over my head maybe, but I will link everyone that I'm buddy reading with down below so you guys can check them all out, because I have a long list of people that I love buddy read with now, and this is going to be with a lot of new people, so I'm super excited about doing that, and I'm super excited about Mercedes organising it all and telling us how amazing this book is, because I cannot wait to try it out. It's a beautiful cover as well, so hopefully I will really enjoy this. Again, it's not too long, so even if it's a little slower than fantasy, hopefully I will like it anyway. And then I have A Discovery of Witches, which is by Deborah Harkness. Again, this is a big one. Don't know how I managed to get all these big ones in 1 month. However, it is July, I'm on holiday, hopefully I'll have time for them. I'm super excited about this. I think I've had this on my shelf for about 2 years now, so it's long overdue. I definitely have heard great things about this series and about Deborah Harkness in general, so I'm hoping to really enjoy this. I haven't read an awful lot of stuff with witches in, and I feel like this one could be a great adult series to get me into witches generally a little bit more. Under Heaven by Guy Gavriel Kay is a book that I'm planning on reading with my friend Will. Hopefully we can get to it at some point. Also, Heir of Fire by Sarah J Maas is another one that we are scheduled to read together at some point, but I'm not sure when, so hopefully those will happen this month, maybe, not sure. Also, The Broken Eye by Brent Weeks is also scheduled this month, so crazy, lots of buddy reads with him that I hopefully will get to, but we don't have any dates for when we're starting them yet, so that may or may not happen. I also have book number 12 in Wheel of Time. I really want to finish Wheel of Time sometime this summer, so hopefully I can get to this one. If I do, then I'll be on track to finish it before I go back to uni, because if I get 12 done in July, 13 done in August and 14 in September, I go back in October. So I hope I can get the series done. I'm really, really loving it, and I hope that Sanderson coming into the series is a great thing and it makes it even better, so I can't wait to try it out. And then I have other books that I may pick and choose from if and when I feel like it. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be reading. I've got a lot of books from publishers recently that I might end up picking up, and graphic novels that I may end up picking up, so just because this is my TBR doesn't mean I'm going to get to all of it. I feel like it's quite ambitious. I would love to hear your thoughts on all of the books that I have mentioned and what you guys would recommend reading first and what you guys would recommend not reading. If there's anything that I've chosen that is really awful, then let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts. Thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you all very soon in another video. Bye! Me and you gonna have a little chat about books.